our court system, our judiciary system is actually helpless in the midst of violation of the Constitution by senior government officers. Because when you are powerful, when you are rich, it looks like the Constitution become helpless before you. So I want to tell the President, I want to tell the Inspector General, wherever he is, and all the police service, and all government authorities, is our Constitution helpless before you because you have power and money? Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Today we want to just talk to you a few pointers of what we have had in court morning session regarding the violation of the Inspector General or not appearing in court for the 4th time in a row. I've listened to the arguments that have been brought together by the respondents, which is mostly the government, and some of them really makes me get worried as a Kenyan, whether someone can even say them when a son or a daughter of Kenyan is missing and cannot be seen anywhere. By, for example, saying that the Inspector General is busy in some operations, trying to protect life somewhere while violating somebody's life this side. I find very disturbed, and these are my main points I want to say. First and foremost, it looks like this habeas corpus, which is the petition today, they are looking at it as if it is just there for cosmetic reasons. It's not there, it's just there for the sake of it. No, it's not in vain. This habeas corpus is there, and it was put by the Constitution of Kenya. And it's upheld by laws of Kenya because it has value. So I want to tell the President and the whole government that they should not take this matter for granted. The second thing, when I listen to what they are talking about and what's going on in the country, it looks as if our Constitution, our court system, our judiciary system is actually helpless in the midst of violation of the Constitution by senior government officers. Because when you are powerful, when you are rich, it looks like the Constitution become helpless before you. So I want to tell the President, I want to tell the Inspector General, wherever he is, and all the police service, and all government authorities, is our Constitution helpless before you because you have power and money, or that Constitution still remains supreme? So is our Constitution impotent before this matter where life or rights of lives is being violated? The third thing I want to raise is that, is there such a thing as hierarchy of rights? Yes. There are some rights that sits on top of the other. And if you can ask me, the right to life sits at the apex of all rights in this country. So when that one is being violated, is being threatened, then the person violating it or threatening should have any other right they have suspended. The Inspector General only has a right to go to work, as opposed to protecting the life of Kenyans. So between his right to go to work and the right to be able to present these victims, let's say these innocent Kenyans who have been abducted, are being held incommunicado, which right should be taken care of and be given priority? So does this government have any priority whatsoever? So I want to tell Inspector General that producing these people, or at least telling us where they are whereabouts, and freeing them, is the most important priority than your right to go to work in Lamu or going to work in Northeastern. Those Northeastern wars have been there for long, but for now, what is our priority is to produce these people. And the last position I have is that the Office of the Inspector General is an apex office. It's not an office that anyone can occupy it. If you can remember, not many policemen are privileged to be in that office. The trappings that you get, all the benefits you get in that office, you should lead by example. Inspector General is somebody who should ensure that the policeman can commit what's called law and order. If law and order cannot be seen in a country, then we will blame you because you are the one leading Kenyans into lawlessness. What if every Kenyan violates any other order? For example, if I will leave this court, law courts, and I go to the traffic and the policeman stops me, then I refuse to stop, then hit them by my car. And if every other Kenyan does the same, all Kenyans being asked to do any work will do the opposite. If all the services in Kenya, policeman, military, the president, the ministers, all citizens, do not keep law and order, will you have a country? Do you know one of the law and order is to pay taxes? If Kenyans stop paying taxes because they discover that the president and his government is leading us into breaking the law, how will you have a country? Where you are going to work, you are being aided by government choppers and vehicles. How will you go to Lamu if there is no one paying taxes, if also they decide not to obey law and order? So according to me, Kenya is on trial, and I want to ask the judge, who is just about to give the ruling at 1 p.m., please put Kenya first, not these government officials who are full of bravado, who feel they are untouchable, who feel they are invincible, who feel unbogable. Today we want to show them that the Constitution can boggle them. Thank you.
Well, today marks the 7th time when the Inspector General of Police has refused to honor summons by the judge with regard to the habeas corpus order that was issued for the production of Bob Njagi, Jamil Longton, and Aslam Longton. Well, this is disturbing because these are people's lives involved. The last time that these gentlemen were seen in the public was on the 19th, and I can actually attest because I was with Bob on the 19th in a meeting, and then we got to hear about his being taken. So when the Inspector General of Police does not respond to summons by a judge, we ask, should we as Kenyans have any responsibility to do the same? We know it's not for lack of opportunity, because in the last court session, we were told that the Inspector General of Police was attending a concert. Imagine, a concert, as opposed to appearing in court. Then we were told that he's attending to business in Lamu. How important can those other businesses be when the whole nation is waiting for him to produce these 3 Kenyans who have been missing now for nearly 3 weeks? We plead with the National Police Service to execute whatever orders that this court is going to give when it convenes again at 1 p.m. We are a country that's guided by constitutionalism and law of order. So please, let us make sure that we do not relent until those that are found culpable in this matter are brought to book. Thank you.